Hello. Hello. All right. I feel like it's very dark. I don't know why. Well, it's just raining now. Actually, it's like raining and snowing. So we have a little bit of everything going on. Hello. Hello. Let's see what we got here. I'm like, sometimes I just wonder about myself. I'm like trying to get myself together here and it just like isn't happening today. So let's move the keyboard out of the way. And how is everyone doing? Give everyone a second here to get on. I was like running around like making my David. Yes. If you don't follow me over at Stardust Wanderer Tarot, I had bought an advent calendar. And it was supposed to be a David Bowie advent calendar. And it showed a picture of the calendar. And then on the bottom, it showed like all the little things you get. And they were all David Bowie related. And, I'm like, all right, cool. This looks fun. And yeah, it probably was like 1 o'clock in the morning on a Facebook scroll. And I grabbed that thing. So yeah. Yes. So I, every day have been opening this and I've now named it, hi, Maya Unicorn Rocks. I love that name. Hello, everybody. Amanda Green, Amber. And, yes, so I was, Nicole and I were talking about, I bought this David Bowie calendar and I've named it the Not So Bowie calendar. It's like an advent calendar. But there is the most random things in it that you would ever, like, we have a couple Winnie the Poohs, we got some DC Marvel characters going on, and an Octonaut, which I just found out what that was because my kids don't watch Disney shows anymore. They're a little older. So if you want to see that non-sensory going on, you could go to my account on Stardust Wanderer Tarot and check out the Not So Bowie advent calendar going on over there. So good morning and welcome everybody. My name is Jen from the Cartomancer and today is Monday the 6th, yes. And I did that more for me than you. I'm just telling you that. So what we do here every Monday is pull a card for each side of the zodiac, usually an oracle card and a tarot card. Reverse that. But so we also have this week, I am going to be talking to Jamie Elford about her runic tarot that came out along with Jack Sephiroth. I don't want to say his name, so I'm going to have to get that down before I talk to Jamie. So yes, thank you. So so that will be on Wednesday, and that is 11 p.m. 11 a.m. Pacific. Holy cow, what am I doing to myself? 2 p.m. Eastern time. And I did make a post. I'll be sharing it. So make sure your notifications are on. And I actually have a copy of the Runic Tarot. We're going to be using this today in honor of Jamie and Jack. And of course, Lo Scarabeo, because, they just published that thing. So we have that going on. And yeah. Well, I am a night owl, but would I be fit to do readings at 2 a.m. at my time? Probably. It'd be very entertaining, but I probably shouldn't be doing that. So yes, so that will be on Wednesday. We have that going on. What else do we have going on here? I think that's it for this week. We have a lot of fun stuff coming up. Yes, Jamie's work is all amazing. Like, she's just amazing. Like, we just love her, and that is all. So we have some really fun things coming up too for the new year as well. So it really is important for you guys to be on all our socials. Make sure to like everything. The link in our bio will take you everywhere you need to go. And also to get your subscriptions. Our December magazine is going to be shipping out very, very soon. And we thank everyone for their patience. As you know, we are all in the middle of some sort of shipping conundrum of some sort. So, it is on its way. It's getting there. It's almost ready to go. So we are excited about that. It's a super great issue. You can go ahead and get the e-zine right now. That is available. So again, the link in our bio, that will take you there, and you can read it right this very second if you want. So that brings us to our, I'm looking to see what oracle card I pulled. Oh, okay. We'll use this one. Actually, I just got this one, and I will be doing reviews over at Stardust Wanderer Tarot on both of these decks. I haven't gotten that far yet. I actually just got this one, so we're going to do the Winter Oracle, the Winter Seer Animal Oracle. And this is by Celio Thompson. I'm pretty sure that's how you say her name. She did the art for, oh my gosh, let me look because I just had it in my head and it just went. Oh my gosh, you guys don't remember? I don't remember. The artwork is very, very familiar. You guys know this. I thought I said it on here. I was so, oh wait, you know what? I have my little paper. Let's do that. This is Jen all over the place today. The Line Strider Tarot. That's what it was. Yes. See, Llewellyn likes to give me these little papers, and they're so very useful. Hey, Callie. So, yeah, she did the art for, she did that. So this is her, her deck, and I'll be doing like a whole walkthrough over on Stardust. So let's get this out. We have big boxes today, all the big boxes. So we also just came, we're kind of like floating around in the energy of this like new moon solar eclipse business. How's everybody doing with that? How are we feeling, folks? How's that going? Because this is kind of like a good integrating week with all of that going on, you know, and all that energy and all of just all of it. This week is really, oh, is she in Seattle? Oh, I didn't know that. It's like use this week to kind of integrate all these things and like kind of see, you know, where you want to go. And it's really good too, because it's just about, you know, your emotions are here now. Now you can move it forward. Now you can start creating some action steps. Tired. Yes. Tired. We did a lot of driving this weekend, so I am definitely tired from that. So yeah, so this is, look, I love to look at on the inside of, this is the Runic Tarot. It has that on there. That's pretty cool too. So Jamie and I will be talking all about this and this deck on Wednesday. So you definitely want to tune in for that, because we're going to just really, her creative process and just the writing of this book. There was a lot of research that went into this. So I'm just shuffling because I just got this like a day or so ago, and I looked through them, but I didn't give them a proper shuffle. So we shall do that now. Let's see. I love his art too. Is amazing. He does such a great job with it. It's like I feel like I can like just walk into these cards. Although some of them I probably don't want to. Right. Yes, I know, Nicole. I'm so sorry. I live in upstate New York, and once a week we drive 2.5 hours to Burlington, Vermont, because my youngest son gets boxing lessons. So I had to do that yesterday, and the Bowie Advent Calendar had to wait until like afternoon. It was just craziness. All right. And also too, if you want a card, you can go ahead. If you're on a phone, over here on the comments section, you can see the little question mark in the bubble. You can ask a question that way. Or you can, hello, or you can just put it in the comments if you are not on a phone. What's nice about that, it just, it takes it puts all the questions in like that one little spot so I don't lose them. Because, you know, sometimes these comments get rolling and they disappear. Aw, thank you, Callie. Ah, whoa. This deck is ready, all right, folks? We are all shuffled, ready to go. So let us start at the top. We have Aries. So Aries, ooh, look at that. You're going to say Ace of Wands there. Look at that. Fire. Woo. Aries. This is like a very good card for you. So this is all about how we're starting off our week or what we have to look for this week. So this week, Aries, it's time to go for it. You know, you put in, you know, if you manifested or threw your intentions out there with that new moon, now it's time to take some action and get it going. And I know, and then we have to add the sparkles to it, so that just makes it a little extra. Yeah, so Aries, woo, you are going for it. I mean, that fire looks so real. Wow. I'm here for it. And also too, like, you can notice, there are like runes. Let me see if runes all in the cards too. So, if you want to find out all about those, definitely join us on Wednesday so that you can see, this deck you could get, right on Amazon, on Llewellyn, on, yeah, really those, you know, those are the places to go. And I think right now, I'm not sure if Llewellyn's having a sale, but I know that there's some different sales going on, but yeah, you could do Amazon or any your bookstores that you like to go to or anything like that. Sephiroth. So with that, Aries, with that let's get them and go energy here, use that fire of yours and get things moving. Let's see what animal companion will be following you around this week. So let's see what we have. Ooh, we have the spider. Spider, I like that. Let's see where the spider is and what the spider has to say. So I'm looking to see right now actually how this is set up in this book because they don't have numbers on them. So then that does, I like when they have numbers. It does make it a little like quicker to get to, but let's see. Patience, creativity, persistence, storytelling, and connection. So I love that for this, you know, Ace of Wands, Aries, like, yeah, creativity, connection, persistence. And you're going to have a little spider hanging around with you. So that works too. All right, next that brings us to Taurus. Let's give it a shuffle. All right, Taurus. These do shuffle nice, I have to say. All right. What do we have? Oh, so we have Two of Pentacles. Oh, I like this. Look at that. So I'm having like major Viking flashbacks from that show Vikings because this totally looks like from Vikings, right? I am here for this. So Two of Pentacles, Taurus. This week you are, you know, it's all about balance for you, but it's also about making sure to share the balance and also to, you know, make sure that if you have stuff going on or if you have things that you need help with, asking for help, because that whoever you are asking is ready to help you and they want to help you and they want to help you keep that balance. So don't do everything yourself this week. Make sure that you are sharing the responsibilities so that that makes everything just flow so much easier, right? When we have help and when, you know, and I know a lot of times it's really hard for us to ask for help. I'm terrible at asking for help. But once you do it and you try to like make a habit out of it, it does get a little easier and it makes your life so much easier too. So don't be afraid to ask for help this week, Taurus. Maybe help will come in the form of this little animal that we have coming up here. Let's see. Oh, we have a magpie. Oh, I love that. Let's see what we have for a magpie. So cute. I love these. And it's like interesting that I grabbed this one too, because it's very much, I kind of feel like we have like the light and the dark going on, because these cards are just so light. Let's see. See, now this requires me to remember the alphabet. Today's not a good day for that. All right, so we have duality, mischief, cleverness, luck, misfortune, and speech. So I'm grabbing the duality. Nope, that's the back, by the way. The duality part of it. You know, that's what the magpie is representing. So that really actually goes along with our card really well. You know, it's that making sure that you are part of a team. That if you aren't asking for help, or you're person that isn't, you're supposed to be helping you out, now it's time to speak up. And it's okay to do that. Yes, it is hard. It is. All right, so let's see what we have next for Gemini. What do we have for our Geminis this week? All right. We have 5 to 8. See, I have to look at these now because I'm not sure. The birds, look, the 8. Actually, this is the image that is right on the box now that I'm looking at it. Oh my gosh, there's so much information in this book. So here we are. Yes, death. We had death. This is what death is. So this is Odin. I feel like if I start reading this book, that I will never, like, it's going to be for hours. Like, you guys need to come on Wednesday because we have so much to dive into with this. Like, really. So, death. So, Gemini, you know, sometimes, you know, it's hard to come to the end of something. And maybe for you, this solar eclipse, this whole new moon, like, it was just a lot of energy for you. And you had also gotten a lot of realizations, because that's what this one was really about too, is about getting realizations. There was ending of karmic cycles and all of those things. So maybe Gemini, this is really hitting you this week. So what can you do about it? Really, it's just, you know, touching base of how you feel. Like, just where are you at right now with it? And really just walking into it and with just some grace and being like, you know what? Yes, these things are ending. I'm realizing these things. Maybe some of the things you're realizing isn't like what you want to realize. Maybe it's like something that you know that it's time to really walk into that change and go for it. You know, it's kind of like the doorway. And I like that. Like, it's like that doorway. Like, it's like, okay, it's your decision, it's your decision, Gemini. Are you going to walk through the doorway? Because it's time. So, yeah, that's a very profound. These are very, like, deep cards. Wouldn't they be? They would be great just to even do journaling with. And, oh my gosh, so many things. A lot. So, woo, we had a jumper. Let's see what we got. Oh, an otter. I love that. Look at that. So, let's see what the otter has to say for our Geminis. Let's see. There we go. Joy, playfulness, gratitude, family, curiosity. So I really think the gratitude part really stuck out to me here. You know, sometimes we don't want change to happen, but it's happening. And so we have to practice gratitude at that point. And we have to really be like, yes, these things are happening. I may not be happy about it, but at least, you know, I'm thankful for where I am, that I can recognize it. Right? Because it seems like such a little silly thing, but when you are really getting to that point where you're like, yep, all right, we need to do this, that's a big deal. And I think people don't give themselves enough credit for stuff like that, because we go through our everyday making these decisions, and you know, sometimes they're big, sometimes they're small, and then sometimes the small are also the stepping stones to that big thing. So just be grateful for that you're able to make these decisions, and you come to these realizations, Gemini. So then what's next? Oh, okay, yep. All right, yeah, so you can get this with the big book. This is the big book. And then you can get it with the, just the little white book too. So that brings us to our Cancers. All right, Cancers, what do we have for you? Oh, and like I said, if anyone wants a card, be sure to put in the little question bubble or write in the comments. So here we got the Chariot. Look at that one. I love that. They're cats. Look at that. That's awesome. I love this card. So Cancers, you know what? Things are moving along. And it's big things. So get on, go for the ride, and just kind of, I think here too, Cancer, it's really important for you to remember to go with the flow. Try not to resist the changes that are happening, whether you want them or not, you know. Sometimes we want changes and then they start happening and we're like, oh, okay, wait a minute. Like, this isn't exactly how I imagined it. But Cancers, it's happening for a reason. It needs to happen. And it's really important for you just to go for it. Just go right ahead and just keep it moving. That moving energy is so important. And you know, no, they're two cats. It's a white cat and a black cat. I have a little bit of a glare, so there, you can see them a little better. With their cool glowy eyes, right? And then look, see how the rune is right there, right? How cool are these cards? So yeah, Cancers, it's time for you to hop on your Chariot and go. Go with the flow. All right, so let's see animal we got. Oh, we got a blackbird. So here we go. Let's see what the blackbird has for us. And I went past it. Change, transition, potential, and healing. Oh, I love that. So Cancers, we have that, like I said, we have that moving, go with the flow energy, right? And we just need to do it. We just need to kind of soar through it. Yay, Jamie! Hello, hello! I was trying to say hello on my little wavy thing. Whoop, whoop! So happy you're here. So everyone that's joining us today, this is Jamie. She is the author of the Runic Tarot. Yes. I know, I feel like I just could take each card and we can go into this whole thing about it and like every single one, oh my gosh. We can go on and on because I'm all about this. So let's see, where does that bring us? To Leo. Look at you hopping right in on Leo. I like it. So let's see where we're at. Doing some shuffling here. All right, let's see. So we have the King of Wands, Leo. Yes. Look, Jamie, we have the sparkle effect going on. So, yeah, Leos, you know, that's fantastic. I love it. That's okay. You're allowed to be in your pajamas. Me, not so much. Unless we're having a pajama party, which I'm always down for a pajama party. So, Leos, look at the fire. Oh, I love the fire in these cards, you know. You exactly where you were. So, here you are. This is, you know, there are things to be done, and you are ready, and you are able, and it is time. This is your call to get those big actions going and moving forward. You know, it's one of those things too, though, as you are moving forward and you are getting stuff done, you have to make sure not to be all fire, you know? Think about it for a minute. Think about it. Make sure you have a solid plan before you go ahead and start setting things ablaze. So, wow, we have a jump. This is a very jumpy deck here. Oh, I love this. Look, we have the owl. So we have the owl, which is all about knowledge, right? So I think this is really just confirming that, you know what, Leos, you know it. You have the knowledge you need to move forward, to get this show on the road. Like, that's really like what I feel like with this deck, with that card, is all about like getting the show on the road. So that's what we get. That's what you get, actually, Leos. So then we have, yes, now it's time. Now it's time. Steps. Yes, I know. I love the owls. So they're saying you have that knowledge. Now it's time to apply it. Now it's time to make some action steps. So Leos, you're going to be busy. You're going to be busy this week, I feel like. For sure. But a good one. I don't know. Wait a minute. We just stepped in a whole nother conversation here. Like, let's not burn houses. We shouldn't be burning houses down. Nicole. No. Maybe theoretically. Maybe. All right. Let's go to Virgo. What do we got? Virgos. Ooh. I really like this. Look at this. So we have the 7 of Shields. Are they called shields in here? I know. Jamie, you're always busy. So, Jamie, are these called... I didn't look beforehand. What are these shields? I'm looking here. Horns. So, we have the horns. Yeah, they are shields. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. So, I said it the right way. So, we have these shields going on. Oh my gosh, yes, now it's going to be in my head all day long. It is. Thank you for that. In my head, there it goes. So we have that 7 of shields going on, you know. There is, you know, where are we? Virgos. See, Virgos. Yeah, okay, that's what I figured. I got it right. So this week, you know what, Virgos, you have everything kind of set. You have things where they are needed, and now it's your choice which one you're going to pursue. Which one needs your attention the most? So instead of attacking everything all at once, we're going to just try to be a little bit more mindful and give attention where it's needed, because you do have options. So making sure that you are making the best option for you and the one that's going to bring you the furthest. And, you know, that's really the most important for you, Virgos. So let's do animal. I don't want to pick up this deck. They keep jumping out at me. Oh my gosh, look at the goose. Protect. Look, I can't, like, see, this, maybe that's what he's doing. He's looking for his goose. He's like, where is my protective goose? Yes, it is. I was saying before, like, I feel like you could just really just step into these cards, like, and off you go. You're a Viking now. I'm here for it. And there's the back of the cards, actually. Look at how cool that looks with the sparkles. I like that. So the goose, he's protective. So I think, you know, maybe whatever decision that you have to make, Virgos, it has to do with protecting something. And that might be yourself, and maybe your emotions, or maybe somebody else's emotions. So really pay attention to that as you are moving through this week. And that brings us to our Libras. So everyone, I am talking with Jamie, who is here in the chat. Elliford, it's hopping around here. You know, she had something to do with this deck. You know, this book. She did something with this book, you know. So I want you guys to be sure to join us on Wednesday, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. noon. And also, yes, it does. Yes, I have that. I don't have it on my desk. I actually had it on my desk for like a month, and I was using it, and then I just took it off, of course, today. And my shelf is all the way over there, so we're not going to get it. But he did. It's beautiful, beautiful. He is a wonderful artist. Wonderful. But yeah, Jamie and I are going to be chit-chatting about this tarot on Wednesday. And there's a lot to tell. Because just the amount of, you know, just with the dimension of the art, with, you know, all of the wonderful, you know, descriptions and the runes and all of that. There's so much to dive into with this deck. I mean, it's just so much. So you need to come hang out with us on Wednesday as we are going to chat all about it. It's going to be glorious. Yes, and Heaven and Earth just won a Carta Award. Actually 2, right? 2 awards. So congratulations. Yay. Yes. It's so awesome. And we are so excited for Jamie and Jack and Los Scarabeo because it's That is a beautiful, beautiful deck. I did use it a couple weeks ago, actually, on here. A few weeks back, I believe. So, where are we? Libras, Judgment. Look at this. I mean, come on. And like I said, remember, like, the runes are in each card. They're so awesome. Like, we got all sorts of stuff going on here. So, Libras, Judgment. I think this week, it's really, for you, it's more of like an internal judgment. I think maybe either you're being really hard on yourself, or maybe it's time to be a little bit hard, like kind of whip yourself into shape. So, you know, with all this energy that is just slowly starting to like change from the weekend, from the new moon and the solar eclipse and all those things. I think that for you, it's really important to decide, you know, how you're feeling. Are you being fair to yourself? Are you being fair in the situations that you're putting yourself in? So I think that's really important for you to ask these questions, because they may also be questions that you kind of been ignoring about yourself and about wanting to move forward on something. Or it could just even be like, you're not being nice to yourself, maybe, Libras. How is your self-talk looking? So I think in a way, it's not judging yourself in a harsh way, but just really kind of taking that, you know, that look at how things are going for you and what your internal dialogue is and where you want it to be. And again, what situations you're putting yourself in. Is it fair to you? Is it right? Should I be doing this? Ask these questions. Don't be afraid to ask these questions. Don't be afraid what the answers are too. If like the first thing that pops in your head, Libra, is like, why? No, I shouldn't. We shouldn't be doing this. Why am I doing this? See, I'm a Libra and I talk to myself all the time. So I give permission for everybody to talk to themselves all the time. It's a wonderful thing. Yes. Hello, everyone. So let's see what card we have for animal companion we have for our Libras here. Let's see. Oh, we have a dove. Love. See, and I love that. I mean, I love that because it is, you know, I'm telling you to kind of judge yourself in a non-harsh way, but you're doing it in a loving way. You're doing it because it is self-care. And that's really, really important, Libras. So that was really cool how that all just went together. I love when that happens, especially when cards are so different, right? But when the message wants to come through, it does. And let's see what we have next. We have, if anyone wants me to pull a card for them, you can go ahead. If you're on a phone, put did I say pull a comment? Pull a card. I don't remember what I just said. The little question mark with the bubble right next to the comment bar there, or you could put it in the comments if you do not. So I'm going to take a quick break. We have, look at my hedgehog. Look, his little noses. I need to color it back in. All right, so Holly Worlds would like a card. We'll go ahead and do that before we move on to our Scorpios. All right, Holly's World. Let's see what we got here. We have the Page of Cups. Oh, I like that. Look at that. So right now, yes, it's going to go along with my not so David Bowie figure omancy, whatever that is. So Holly, we have the Page of Cups. So right now, you know, you are feeling good. Things are going as you want them. So with that, make sure to always be mindful of, you know, kind of just taking stock of how things are. How are your emotions feeling? How are they feeling? Why are they feeling like this? What's going on around you that's making you feel good? And maybe that's something that you need to look at, because maybe it's something you need to bring a little bit more into your world, right? So that's what I got for you, Holly. All right, so that brings us to Scorpio. Yes. Did you? Yes. Yeah, really quick, for those of you that are just hopping on, before earlier I was talking about it. So I bought a David Bowie advent calendar, and in the description it had a picture of all the little things you get that are all David Bowie related. Well, let's just say that is not as planned. There has not been a David Bowie thing in there since. And if you'd like to see the nonsense, you can go to my over at my thing at Stardust Wanderer Tarot, and I'm every day I'm pulling it for everyone. You are all going on this journey. So that's what I have here for that. And that brings us to Scorpio. All right, Scorpios. Where's my Scorpios? Ooh, I love that. So we have the Lovers. Look at that. And it's like, see, the one thing with the filters, I think sometimes it muddies it up. But if you can see the little, I don't want to unfocus it, but yeah. We have on here the little guy. This is so cool. Oh, I love that. Why can't I just have flowing, like, red hair? I guess I could, right? I change my hair color all the time. I should do that. But anyway, Lovers. All right, Scorpio. You know, I think, for some reason, it's just like feeling like a very like internal week for me. Like, I think just these cards are just really speaking to that. And Scorpios, I feel like this is all about the relationship with yourself. How is that looking right now? What can you do to improve it? Because when you have a great relationship with yourself, that kind of goes out into the universe and just kind of helps you have better relationships with other people as well. Scorpio, I do feel that, maybe, the last couple of weeks have just been a lot for you. There's a lot going on, and it's time for you just to take a self-care day, and really kind of reset your priorities. I think that's really important, Scorpio. So for the Lovers, it's a relationship with yourself for sure. Oh my gosh, we have this snail. Look at the snail. Oh my gosh. He's so cute. Look at him. So I'm like, look at him. Obviously we are doing that, but anyway, so taking it slow, Scorpio, and I think that kind of goes along with that, just self-care day and just being mindful of that and seeing, maybe also it's just slowing down your mind. Maybe there's something that you need to do self-care related within that. Maybe you need to go ground. Maybe a little bit of meditating to your day to help just kind of settle everything will help as well. So some options there, Scorpio. All right. Yes. All right. Let's see what we have. For Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius. Aw, thanks. All right. Let's see what we got here. And if you want a card pulled, like I said, either write in the comments or in the little question bubble next to the comment bar. And definitely join Jamie and I on Wednesday, 11 a.m. Pacific and 2 p.m. Eastern. And we are going to talk all about the runic tarot and just the whole creative process, about the runes, about the descriptions, about the artwork, all of the things. So definitely tune in for that. So I thought all right, let's see. What do we have? Let's see. Ooh, I like this. Look at that. So we have the Seven of Swords. Like, there's business going on here. Look at that. And the runes are just like so glowy. I love it. Oh, look at that. So where are we? Sagittarius. This week, I think it's all about really being mindful of situations that you're in. Because there may be some situations that are happening that are not in your best interest. So keep that in mind as you move through this week. You don't necessarily have to keep your guard up in a negative way, but kind of like just that intuitive guard. So that's what I want you to do. I want you to keep that intuitive guard up this week. Because we tend to, especially when we get in situations or, I don't want to use the word so much conflict, but just disagreements with other people. We tend not to pay attention to our intuition, and we just tend to kind of like go with the emotion of the situation. So I think this is really calling you to no, listen to your intuition. Don't get caught up in the emotion, because what's going on here is probably not what we think it is. And by taking the emotion out of it will really help you to make better and clearer decisions. All right, Sag, this is what we got. This is what we got. We don't want to be that quick acting, right? Because I'm a Sag rising, and you know, it's one of those things that you just want to react. You just want to do it, right? But this week, it's definitely about like not the emotional compass. It's that intuitive compass. That's what we're going with. So let's see what animal you have. Ooh, we have the Cunning Fox. Look at that. So the fox always knows what they're doing 3 steps ahead. They're quick, but they are efficient, and they know exactly what their end goal is. So that goes so well with that card because it's all about knowing what the end goal of the situation is and not getting caught up in the nonsense, right? So let's see what we have here for a question. All right, yes. Oh, right, yes, I remember. Yep, you have your teaching thing. Let's get you a card, Nicole. Ooh, we had a jumper. Ooh, we had the jumper. We had the sun. Wait, you have to see this. Wait, first I'm looking at it, and then you can see it. There we go. We have the sun. So, Nicole, what is the sun shining on for you this week? What are these things, you know, as you go through the week, you know, notice that. Notice what it is that is really popping up for you and practicing gratitude. And if it's a situation that isn't like your favorite, you know, like let the sun burn it up. Like just be like, you know what? I don't need this anymore. So I feel like for you, it's all about practicing gratitude and then also just letting go of some stuff. Like for some reason, I'm just like, let the sun burn it up. That is like the phrase that just is in my head right now. So there you go. There you go, Nicole. That's for you. And I hope your class goes wonderful. All right. Moving right along. Where are we? Capricorn. All right, Capricorns. What do I have for you? All right, let's see. All right, designer 2519-759. Let's pull a card for you. All right. So let me look at that again. Will I finally be getting the raise that will better my life? All right, let's see. Ooh, these cards are hopping today. They are jumping. I know, more burning than ever. So we got the Magician. Oh my gosh, this card is awesome. So designer, yeah, you know what? You have all the tools that you need to get this raise. And I think that when, you know, either you are talking to somebody about it or it's being brought to the table, you need to remind these people that, yes, see, I have all these tools. These are all of my accomplishments. These are all of my skills, and bring that up and use that, you know, because I think that will definitely help you to get where you need to go to get that raise. And this is, you know, this is a major card. So this is a major arcana card. So it's about big life things. And I think that, you know, there is a really good chance that you will, but make sure that you advocate for yourself. And, you know, it's okay to do that sometimes. It's okay to be like, you know what? I'm pretty badass, so I deserve a raise. I mean, you can word it like that if you'd like, but I'm not sure that would work for you. But you get my point. All right, designer, that's what you get. That's what I have for you. So here we are to Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. These cards are like, let's talk. All right. You're so jumpy. All right, here we go. Where are we here? The Aquarius is the world. Wowee. That's pretty intense. Wow. All right. I love this. I love this card. And I have a glare from over here and it's annoying me. So here, if we put it down here, it's a little better. There we go. Capricorn, yes. So, you know what? This is one of those cards that could be so many different things to everybody. But for you today, I want you to know that everything is where it needs to be. Everything is how it should be at this time, like right now. So I think that for you, Capricorn, instead of trying to micromanage all of the things around you, just really take a moment to be in your space. And even if that means backing away from some things, I feel like that you are, you kind of are the CEO of the zodiac. So you're trying to always like get everything and everyone where they need to be. But I feel like this week is more about for you just taking a pause of where you're at. Like everything is where it needs to be right now. So it's time for you to pause and not worry about the managing of all the things and doing all the things, because I do feel that maybe you're just coming to a point where maybe it's just, oh, you're very welcome, designer. It's like everything's just kind of come full circle and it's just time to pause and reflect. And maybe that is something for you too to do, because you are moving. With the new year coming up, maybe there are some big changes coming, or maybe you are trying to set some plans in motion. So pause right now is really good for you. So let's do animal again. Capricorn animal. No, Aquarius animal. No, I said, did I just mix those up? I did. I said that the Capricorn just got another reading. So yeah, I guess they just needed that card. I'm like, wait a minute. I thought I was on Aquarius. I got so caught up, I totally lost it. So I am doing this for Capricorn. Yes. Let's see here. Ooh, wolf, freedom. Oh, I love that. So yeah, so this is, even if I pull the Capricorn card, they get another one because for some reason that's just where I went. But I love the freedom. So that goes along with what I was saying in that taking that pause, because that's where your freedom is in that pause. And I love that. And for me, it's like more like a mental freedom, So now I'm going to really do Aquarius this time. I'm not joking. It's happening. Yes, be sure to join Jamie and I on Wednesday. It's going to be awesome. All right. So we have Aquarius, the Tower. Wait, I want to see this. The detail in this card is just unreal, guys. The detail. So for you, Aquarius, maybe there are some things that are coming to an end in a very dramatic way, and just know that it needs to happen. It needs to happen because, I always like to say after the Tower is the star, so that you're clearing away some big stuff to really make room for what is supposed to be there. And, again, it's just that go with the flow, I feel like is really important for you too. Like, yeah, this is so not what you want, need, or think you need. But when it's all said and done, you're just going to go back to it and be like, yes. And Aquarius too, this may have how you felt this whole year, right? Because for some of us, 2021 really kicked our butts, maybe even more than 2020, right? So maybe this is just that reminder of like, yeah, this is coming to an end. Like this card is coming, this Tower time for you is also coming to an end. So that's another take on it, depending on, kind of what your situation is and what resonates with you. So let's see what animal you have. And my stomach is growling. I hope you don't hear it. I don't know why all of a sudden my stomach is starting growling. Oh. All right. Turn. Endurance. So how perfect is that for that Tower card, right? Like, you just stay the course. You can do this. That's all Aquarius. You can do this. So now that brings us to Pisces. All right, Pisces. Where are you? What energy we have for you this week? Ooh. All right. Ooh, we have the Six of Swords. Ooh, I love how there's runes on all of them. Yeah, I think my filter doesn't make it look as clear, but so for you, it's all about Pisces moving forward, you know, what's next? What is, you know, what is like time to like take off your canoe, throw it in the water? We're all about just getting rid of stuff too this week, I feel like. But what's on the horizon for you? That's where your focus needs to be. So your focus needs to be in front of you and not behind you. So definitely, you know, not in the past. Don't get stuck in the past this week or stuck into just some past, maybe limiting thoughts. But it's definitely just one of those things that sometimes we get stuck in the past. Sometimes we get stuck in those thoughts. And especially this time of year, right? The holidays can be really tough for some people. So I think for you, it's if you feel like you're getting stuck, it's just to keep looking forward. And whatever you don't need, throw off your canoe. Just chuck it right off. And off you go. Yes, this Wednesday, Callie, we are chatting with Jamie. So that's why I wanted to use her deck today. So I'm like, yes, we must use it. So everybody has a little taste of it before we start talking about it. All about it. All right. So that's freedom. We got another one. We got freedom. And I think for you Pisces though, this is more in a more expansive way. Like you are moving forward and that's where your freedom is. By not getting stuck in the past. So that's what I have for you, Pisces. We went through the whole zodiac already. Another sip of tea. Now, also remember you get on our socials. Make sure because you don't want to miss any of these great things that we have. Right. Right. I that's all right. I'll wake you up. We'll send a singing telegram to your door to wake you up. That would be kind of amazing. I'm sorry. It's happening to somebody. I feel like it keeps popping up in my head. It needs to happen. But yes, you can, our December issue, the digital issue is out. So be sure if you don't have it, go to our link in the bio and you could grab it and just start reading it today. There is some really awesome stuff in there. And then I'm here every Monday. So be sure to join me every Monday at 9 a.m. Pacific and noon Eastern. And like I said, we also actually have some really great things coming at the beginning of the new year. So be sure to put your notifications on. And I will see you all next week for our readings. But I will see you on Wednesday with Jamie. Yay! All right, guys. You have a fantastic day. Bye.